All I do is run and run. I grew up in a world where the kids with a mother and dad looked up to the man them with guns. And the fact that it's normal is nuts. Man are living for lyrics and party songs. Community thinks that we're poison. We made girls hold guns like Lara Croft. And I know what you're thinking to say, but you ain't never felt half of the tension. In a sentence it's harder to mention, so I write lines like Bart in detention. And jealousy's what made enemies, but generally starts with your brethrens. Man are trying to tell the youths about choice. Same guys that we had no part in electing. Man jump off road, they wanna judge man. Same man say free my G's. Can't ever tell my young boys trap, I ain't cool with a gas like PYG. So God take the wheel, I can't function. And God give me sight, I can't see. God lift this weight, I feel pressure. And God give me strength, I can't breathe. Can I breathe? With all this weight on my chest, can I breathe? With all this hate on my head, can I breathe? I'm still lost on my way to success, can I breathe? Can I breathe? Can I breathe? With all this weight on my chest, can I breathe? With all this hate on my head, can I breathe? I believe in this person you asked me to be, but I told you I'm blind and I'm weak on my knees. I'll lead if you set me free, give me vision to see. All you do is talk and talk about a life that you never did live and a road that you never could walk. All you do is talk and judge. Fuck your plan. Have you ever put a corpse in mud? Covered in black like the angel of death came and kissed my neck. You talk about a script that you never could write and a life that you never could sort. Fuck your plan. All you do is talk and judge, but you don't know circumstance. South London's like the Garden of Eden and that House of Commons where the serpents dance. I stayed in contact with God, even though my mind led astray, I was fighting through. Way before Deliveroo came on ends, we had green on wheels, that's a bike with food. Everyone would ask, David, you're growing up fast, can you tell me what you wanna be? I know my fate, but ever since late I've been tired on the way, struggling to breathe, and obstacles came. My path got covered in flames. Risk had me cutting from Jake's, slipping like I'm running in rain. So can I breathe? With all this weight on my chest, can I breathe? With all this hate on my head, can I breathe? I'm still lost on my way to success, can I breathe? Can I breathe? Can I breathe? With all this weight on my chest, can I breathe? With all this hate on my head, can I breathe? I believe in this person you asked me to be, but I told you I'm blind and I'm weak on my knees. I'll lead if you set me free, give me vision to see. I remember when I used to be innocent. Ain't shit changed, I'm a young black belligerent, child of an immigrant, lifestyle frivolous. Round here we keep bad company, cause them people pay dividends. What's the point of being rich when your family ain't? It's like flying first class on a crashing plane. Dinners with the same niggas, just higher bills. And all the models Himalayan, they got higher hills. You know we're all alone in this together, right? You know the seats in the Aston red leather light. I had dreams of doing architecture or sitting through a Harvard lecture. How the fuck I end up being Harvey Specter? Young black art collector, I could take the pressure. Had scales, now suits that come made to measure. I drew the thin line between love and hate, double date. What you drinking? Let me cut the games. Backstabbing, man, I'd rather that you cut my face. If I ain't charming the women, it's all the fucking snakes. You idolize the girl, there's no way I wife it. She only fucks with rich niggas, that's the way I like it. I can't fabricate the truth, it's just the way I write it. You got points in your creative license. Arse raps, that's a criminal graduating in civil law. Nothing ain't civil but the civil war. Gripper 4, Gryffindor, it's a lab lying on your chest. I got 99 marks and wasn't trying on my test. I'm blessed. Why? Because the pastor is Gambaroni, the watch is a classic rollie, the pussy is sacred, it's holy like matrimony. I'm paying the alimony, the numb the acrimony, the flight is the Santorini, the car is a Lamborghini, the cheese, the cheddar, the mozzarella, the fettuccine, the only aim. Look at my ego in a day in a life, and see what happens when you got the fucking game and a vice. We're all alone. I got a message from a kid on Sunday morning, said he don't know what to do and that he's thinking of killing himself. Me and him got more in common than he thinks, but I tell him to see a shrink so I can go on and live with myself. I knew that my life was a film from when I had to share a bed with my mum and I was pissing myself. I just want my flowers while I'm here so I can put them at the front of the grave that I've been digging myself. I grew up in a 2-bed flat with 7 people living with me, you don't know what I did for myself. My mum's the one that gave me opportunities and put me in positions that I couldn't have pictured myself. We're from Nigeria, Benin City, Sin City, don't know what it's like, take a trip for yourself. Poverty's killing us, the government's killing us. If they ain't killing us, then we're killing ourselves. I will die for the niggas I love. My life's full of plot holes and I'm filling them up. I told mommy I ain't nothing like my father, I'ma show her there's a different definition to love. I tell my fans we're all alone in this together. You can trust me, all the shit that you've been feeling, you're feeling with me. We all took the wrong turns in different streets. We all cried the same tears on different cheeks. I got a message from a kid on Monday morning, said he's grateful I responded and he's feeling at peace with himself. Me and him got more in common than he thinks, but I tell him it's nothing big so I can go on and live with myself. I knew that God had cast me as the lead in something special when he messaged me and told me that I saved his life. In 23 years I've done so much wrong, but in that moment I just felt like I had made it right.
Hey Dave, it's Molly Cowan. We sent you a movie, an NDA to sign in an email and also via DocuSign for a movie called which is directing with Nina Gold is casting. There's very little info that we have, but I think it's definitely one to put our hat in the ring for and to go for. If there is a way in which you can do a take out there, please have a look and let us know. Thanks, bye.
Look, let's pour another drink, numb the pain. Emotionally detached, she said I'm numb to pain. You're asking what it's like to love, I told her love's a game. You learn that love is pain, then learn to love the pain. I got a purple heart, you got a purple heart. You think my work is art, and I think you're a work of art. But girl, I can't lie, you're a gem, and I ain't even talking about the star sign. You're my superstar, you're my wish into a shooting star. After hours, you're my movie star, pop star. I got you singing like a rock star. McCartney, she interstellar like Jupiter. You had a shift today, cancel that. I booked a flight, let's go and catch a tan. I'll take you out to Hakkasan. You've had a couple boyfriends, but never had a man. I'll catch him at a traffic jam. Red light, Amsterdam, if he tries to disrespect. Fuck them man, let's blow a bag in Chanel and get all the niggas vexed. On some different flow, acting like you didn't know a nigga soul. Gary Coleman, I got them different strokes. You throw it back and now I'm matching your rhythm in missionary. I'm a man on a mission to make your legs shake. to make you feel it in your stomach, in your chest plate. Until the next day you give me head until your head aches. I heard a saying, you get it fast, it never lasts. Forget tape, there's no club inside of a deck of cards. You gave your heart to a joke, and now you can try a king. You play it close to the chest, you got a checker pass and a purple heart. Wow, you got a purple heart. You think my work is art, and I think you're a work of art. I asked her, can you do it like the last time? She said I can, sir, and I ain't talking about the star sign.
I guess it's important that you have someone you can trust, especially in the position you're in. And I think it's a really good trait that you are able to find positives, despite some of the challenges, for want of a better word, that you face.
Question for the new Prime Minister. How do you have a heart so sinister? How are we so wasteful when people are dying in Somalia, Afghanistan, Egypt, Libya? The irony is we have no business in Syria, but kids are getting killed for all the business in Syria. And then they try and tell you that it's ISIS. In their attempts at killing it, how many civilians died? So what's the difference between us and them? When you got drones killing kids just touching 10, then when a bomb goes off, every politician's lost like that last strike. It didn't kill 100 men. You ain't the same as them, but all that fuel for the fire is what you gave to them and what you take from them. All my life I know my mum's been working, in and out of nursing, struggling, hurting. I just find it fucked that the government is struggling to care for a person that cares for a person. So where's the discussion on wages and budgets, how they made them redundant? When I was a young'un, the letters in her car said my mum was overdraft, but somehow I still had dinner money in my pocket. And even the little things like ordering pizza were probably the reason for overtime in the evening. 5 till 10, 6 hours of sleeping. For 22 years my mum was doing it cleaning, dreaming that her kids would have a better life, going bed at night, struggling with getting by. That's the reality for millions of people in a nation where a lot of us were looking for a second try. A question for the new Prime Minister, and please tell me if I'm being narrow-minded, but how do we spend so much money on defence and weapons to wage war when the NHS is dying, bursting at the seams? And what about the people that voted for us to leave for the money that it would see? 350 million we give to the EU every week that our health service needs. But now them politicians got what they wanted. Can you see an empty promise or a poster on the street? Nurses in tears cause they're working every hour of the week and they still don't have the money that they need. You brought the heart of the nation to its knees. Underpaid, understaffed, overworked and overseen by people who can't ever understand how it feels to live life like you and me. Patients lying in the corridors cause doctors can't even find a bed for them to sleep. I remember A&E and all them sickening screams of a little girl waiting for a surgeon to be seen. Privatised healthcare, guns for police, increased uni fees. Is this what they're selling us? Or let me remind you, just in case you've forgotten, that we live in Great Britain, not in Donald Trump's America. And speaking of America, stating the president, with all due respect, I've got something to say to them. I just find it funny you can't give a hand to Palestine, but you can trade whole arms with Saudi Arabia. Look, I got a question for the new Prime Minister. At Grenfell Tower, your response was ridiculous. You hid like a coward behind your 5 million, dodged responsibility and acted like you're innocent. And I can see you're terrified. You're not good at telling lies. I'm getting why you stay away from everything that's televised. You look like a robot and you don't speak with any life. It feels to me like any guy in press could have said them lines. Imagine going to the council for the safety of your block and you got kids but they're ignoring you at every time. Everyone who knew about that cladding should really be going prison under rule of joint enterprise. But if it ain't a little kid with a knife, I bet that judge is going easy when he's giving serving him time. They don't deserve to be free. Any builder MP that knew about the conditions but did it to save cheese. When I listened to the things that the residents had seen, I was so shocked I couldn't even speak. Families, they know that had died in their sleep. How you choke on the smoke when you're struggling to breathe. The glow from the fire, the panic when you hear all the sirens, the crackling, the popping and the muffled out screams. The fear in the eyes of a man that was trapped, who jumped 15 floors from the tower to the street. I could only hear a fraction of the pain and the grief. Closing my eyes, trying hard not to cry at the joy and relief in the face of a man when a woman from the flat said his neighbour was alive. No help from the council in keeping any list or the people that survived, his neighbours and peers. And for that whole meeting I could see that he was trying, so his smile was an island in a sea full of tears. Look, I got a message for our old Prime Minister, David Cameron. I mean, you fucked us, resigned and sneaked out the firing line. I wanna know how you managed it. And are you bathing in the sun while them papers have a run at the woman that you left here to handle it? You gonna teach a little lad to be the man that's got a plan, and then the moment that it fails to abandon it? Are there bullies in his school? And when you pick him up after class, can you feel his embarrassment? I mean, you never gave a fuck about the youth, and that's the truth. There's no sympathy for you or your cabinet. I really wish I could have seen how you were scrambling when you lost the referendum that you had to win. I feel like politicians are all addicts in a big fat game, but it's lives that you gamble with. I got a question for the leader of the Labour Party, Jeremy Corbyn. Where do you want to take the country to? Honestly, I want to put my trust in you, but you can understand why if I got trust issues. Do you really have the faith of your party? Do you really have faith in the party that will come with you? And how do you plan on keeping all the promises? Man, if I'm being honest, sir, I'm struggling to get with it. I just ain't getting it. Everybody's great until you get them into office, and then guys start forgetting things. Prove to us you're different. Don't promise me anything. Go and get justice for a Sean Charles and Edison. And if you haven't had the thought to vote yet or protest cause you don't really see the progress, I hope you know that what they're saying is affecting us. The small steps are way better than no steps. I spent my 19th birthday in the hospital with my brother and my mum, and I know it sounds dumb, but I felt like I lost it all. The pain's compulsory, suffering's optional. Takeshi's castle, my life's got obstacles. I'm still dealing with a whole load of stress. I see my older brother so close to the edge, and that there put a hole in my chest. And then they tell you home's where the heart is, but I got a hole where my heart is, because I let a hole where my heart is. Never again, I had to tell her that we're better as friends. I never messaged again. Every message I send ends up in a group chat, cause girls go and tell all their friends. That's one of many reasons why I ain't sending DMs. Look, I'm gonna keep this cake and I'm gonna eat this cake. That's why I'm living 3 lives. I'm in GTA, I'm in Los Angeles, driving a Mercedes. And it's funny because honestly I didn't think I'd see LA. Surprise birthday party, I didn't see this cake coming. I need this money like it's EMA. You gotta separate the rats from the G's. If you can't handle cheese, how the hell you gonna be a great? I need a blazing inferno for my enemies. Behind my back I know that everybody censoring me, and I respond but I don't even have the time. I mean, asking Avellino couldn't help me find the energy. I don't think my ends want the best for me. That's why they question me. Fake G checking me. fuck the road, but if anybody's testing me, it's one step away like a 5-a-side penalty. Every Santander nationwide remembers me. Right pocket full of cards, I'm a referee. Ain't it funny how this money that I'm getting came from fucking PAs like I'm sleeping with a secretary. Secondly, a girlfriend's obsessed with me, but that's a story for another day. And this is why love is fucked, cause you went and put your trust in her, and then she sent me nudes. I said nah, cover up. I aired it. Certain girls I can't respect. We're all nothing to someone, and that you can't forget. So just remember, when the girl's playing hard to get, there's probably another person that she's trying hard to get. And there's probably a girl on your phone right now that you hardly text, that's looking for love, but everybody wants what they can't touch. So if you touch my money, you can see what I'm about. You can ask your little sister, I will be inside your house, eating from your fridge, feet up on your couch. Tell your little brother, butter me a sandwich, spreading evenly amounts. You think I'm playing any games? Why do you think I talk about cars, women and chains? And half of the songs I make, materialistic aims. Make me feel a way when I want it, when I got it, it don't ever feel the same. We got different types of problems. I'm getting corporate tax on this cash that I'm making, and at the same time I need to vanquish my pagans. If you think it's dead, you're mistaken. I'm hot-headed and dangerous, and still living in this matrix. All I wanna do is make my loved ones proud. In this year alone we made 300,000, but my mum won't smile because her son's on trial. We got different types of problems. What you know about living in a shadow, where every single thing that you can do is being tainted cause your brother's in a station and he's ill to the marrow? 12 or 13 when I turn into an adult. All them kids my age were going Teen Fest when I was getting searched by a golden retriever in a Cat A prison while I'm standing on an arrow. We used to have cards and now we're playing with swords. My G went from blackjack to a blackjack sparrow. I know so many man who got a case on their head that would kill to come home, but their chances are narrow in this world that we live in. Nobody listens. We do have thoughts, but nobody's thinking, and I get it, cause none of us are trying to play the victim. Any disrespect and retaliation instant. I know a lot of men have been dodging karma, and they think it's all laughter till the bitch comes to kiss them. You know the difference between life and death is one bad decision, 3 or 4 inches. So many man my age have got PTSD, and I don't think that it's hit them. If you envision the way that we're living, the things that we had seen, situations that we've been in, you would understand why I don't want to talk about my life in every song I've ever written. I really want to help, but it's out of my control and jurisdiction, cause a lot of road youths have got a sickness mentally. Like, look, my mummy always used to tell me this: David, listen when your older's speaking. I know man that listen to their oldest speaking, and now they're all lifed off and they don't know the reason. In a weird way, summer is the coldest season. You'll get killed at a party for the smallest reason. One day you're chilling in secondary, next day your right hand's a memory. So when I say that I'm alone, do you know the feeling? When I say the game's over, do you know the meaning? I mean that I don't have the time for this. I need a girl, but same time there's no time for them. I got people inside and I don't write to them. It's like I don't feel pain no more. I can't do journeys on a train no more. Can't shed a tear writing on a page no more. I don't wanna play games no more. I don't want my friends on a case no more. And trust me, I don't want a war on the ends, but it's like you wanna start it, so say no more. I'm too big for this nonsense. I don't need problems, meetings. 1.5 million ain't an option. I don't need a deal or an option. In my own neighborhood, me, Jack, Benny in the office. I don't need Excel, Sony, drama. Our team's fast, our street, Sam Cara. I got a lot of love for everyone that checks on me, and a lot of love for certain girls sexually. Texting me saying that she slept on me, and definitely wishes that she slept with me. Look, On another note, I wanna say thanks to Cal, one of my closest from young and we're still at it now. I remember when we learnt to play piano just to make each other jealous. Who'd have thought that we would practice now? Your talent's been standing out. Be proud of your dream, you should stand and shout. I remember last year you never had a clue, and this year you went and did attitude. Speaking of attitude, it's only right I say sorry for my attitude. And I ain't ever mad at you, Terrell, Manon, Fraser especially. I got a lot of things I'm dealing with mentally. I feel down a lot and I ain't got the energy. I need all of your help to get the best from me. There's way too much to do, I ain't getting sleep. The last time I got a rest, they arrested me. Tell me a treatment for a video I didn't make myself from scratch. Every lyric, every melody, every fucking beat, every little detail in the artwork and video. Everything is me. A wonderful team and a God that I serve. My friends and my mum, my brothers and my girl. I don't want short-term success or a banger, man. Assigning to a sentence, getting lost in the words. And it's fine if you sign, man, it's each to their own. But these clones need to know that I'm different from the world. Don't compare me to them, they couldn't beat me at my worst. It don't matter if I'm rapping or I'm singing on the verse. Look, people don't get that I'm serious. I don't wanna play games no more, and I don't wanna talk to these girls no more. I can't fuck a girl that's in it for the fame no more. A man can't talk on my name no more. I'll give it 5 or 10 minutes till your main thing talks. She's telling me that they don't talk no more, but I'm pretty sure that his wifey knows more. No more, no, I don't wanna play no more. No talks if it isn't money made no more. No more, no, I don't wanna play no more. I don't wanna play no games no more. And I don't wanna see my girl no more, cause I don't really wanna see her hurt no more. My mum telling me that she's gotta stop working, and I'm telling mummy you ain't gotta work no more, no more. Mummy, you ain't gotta hurt no more. You ain't gotta cry in your shirt no more. Mummy, you ain't gotta wake up for work in the freezing cold in the middle of the night for a check no more. Mummy, you ain't gotta cry no more. You ain't gotta stress in the night no more. And I ain't gotta say no more. We ain't playing games no more. It's hard to hate on the truth I'm living in. Enough men hate with their lies instead. Counting cash with a phone to my ear. I feel like Meek on a private jet. Life or death, 5 eyes, fires, potential wifey. In the street, respected highly. In the street, protected. I do know my man, but I don't trust him. Trust that bees in the trap, disgusting. Stick with a stick, PVA, PDA. Kiss that in public, South London. Why I made my South London's why I made my first 100 elastic bands, plastic bags, 2 in a blue like cheese and onion. In Jamaica, quick vacation, traveling my pastime. Enough pollution in the ends, I flew back Yark, I wanna see starlight. Eritrean skin tone sentiment, I think I found my princess. My empress still gonna impress. I know them man talking a kid, but it's hard to hate on the truth I'm living in. Enough men hate with their lies instead. Counting cash with a phone to my ear. I feel like Meek on a private jet. Life or death, 5 eyes, fires, potential wifey. In the street, respected highly. In the street, protected. Any girl that I'm dating knows bags that I buy come filled with 50s. She a 10 out of 10 on a bad day, public affection. I tell her come kiss me. I like mine, obsessed, clingy. If she don't miss me, miss me. If she don't miss me, history. If she don't miss me, it's a mystery. G17 in the party, tipsy. Don't drink, that's risky. Focus, show's gonna land like Disney. I'm putting down under Sydney. That's big, I'll donate both my kidneys. True love what the kid needs. And a girl from the West Indies. I know them man talking a kid, but it's hard to hate on the truth I'm living in. Enough men hate with their lies instead. Counting cash with a phone to my ear. I feel like Meek on a private jet. Life or death, 5 eyes, fires, potential wifey. In the street, respected highly. In the street, protected. In this world that I'm in, you wanna take pics with the belts in the ring, but don't help in the gym. Enough girls dating their biggest haters. How a boyfriend don't want her to win. Alright, rare. I want my girlfriend never wanna see me have a good time out if she ain't there. Yeah. Fly me to the moon, let me get some space. Seeing them stars in a private story, I dust that chick, she got no grace. See her X-Men, she got no taste. Hip dip, she got no waist. Body snatch, serving face. Hold my hand, personal trainer. Frequent flyer, bad, she tone and tan. Free my gang, 013s and 020s. Oh God knows I miss my bros. I just got a call from Joe on the phone and that mine. Look, they say the universe, it works in a strange way. And it must be true because we ain't from the same background or same place. But me and Leslie ended up on that same train. I'm talking every day. I used to wake up around 7 or 8 to catch the 906 on Norbury Station. 2 different worlds in the same location. And one day we ended up speaking. And I would talk about college, she would talk about meetings and how she's planning on leaving, how she hates what she does but she needs it. I asked her what she would do when it's the weekend, and she said, I don't know myself, I don't know myself no more. She used to be the life of the party for true, and now she going out hardly ever. Her man got her in the yard forever, and her friends wanna help, but it's hard to tell her, hard to let her know that her man's possessive and aggressive. And she can't even see it, but for them it's clear as day. She's in a situation. Her friend Hannah had a man that was manipulative, so she can see it from a mile off. Turtleneck jumpers, makeup around the eye spots, all the signs were there. But Leslie made it seem a light affair, said it wasn't right to share. Her boyfriend, he was a mystery man. Didn't know much about him, but he's been in a can. Name's Jason, he's a bad boy with no reasoning. To be honest, I don't know what Les sees in him, cause she's a good girl with a sweet heart, but they both got demons in a deep past. You know, opposites attract, apparently. Never heard her talk about her family ever. He was all that she had, until they had an argument and he stopped calling her back. And I don't know if there was more to the story than that, cause she plays things down, but according to that, he went missing one day in the morning, he ran. She's doing overtime, struggling affording a flat, till she lost her job, it fucked all of her plans. Couldn't pay the rent, borrowing and calling for cash. But Hannah, she was there for her, care for her. When I saw Les, she told me, I don't know myself, I don't know myself no more. Les saying I got nothing to live for, it's been raw. But David, I ain't never been this poor, there's no income. My boyfriend left me, so how the fuck am I gonna survive when his kid's born? And I said it's a blessing as mad as it is. And Les, I never even knew that you were having a kid. Bro, she's 4 months pregnant, young and neglected, single, but I don't think she wants to accept it. So she's still texting exes, trying to get this back on track, but I don't think that she gets it. It's emotional obsession, clinical depression, life is a lesson. And you ain't gotta sit and cry, cause Leslie, living in this gift called life, there's no better gift than the gift of life. So, can you handle it? I don't know myself, I don't know myself no more. But that changed her perspective. Late in December, her baby's expected to drop. She's accepted, excited, electric, pumped. Only gotta wait a few months. Her and Hannah had lunch, told her she's pregnant. And they're the closest of brethren, so she didn't stunt to tell her. I think that it's an error. You ain't a mum for a day, you're a mum forever. Whatever, and you and Jason break up whenever. If I'm honest, that's something you should have done together. She doesn't know that her and Jason going out again, and Jason doesn't know that Leslie's carrying a child for them. She had daydreams of settling down with Jason. Better cause now they're together, it's wild. Feeling like she needs to call her friends and tell them cause wow, she's letting them down, but most of them are never around. She calls Hannah the next day, still trying to figure out the best way to tell her that she's getting back together with an ex-flame. So she left her a voicemail like, yo Hannah, it's Les, can you call me back? I wanna talk about the baby, you, me, Jason, all of that. I've been feeling like I need to get my aura back. I used to be so fucking confident, but these days, I swear that I don't know myself. I don't know myself no more. It's 3:30. Leslie was meant to get a scan, but today I think she's going home early. Trying to talk to Jason, tell him about the kid addressing any reservations. Have that conversation. Middle of the summer and it's raining. Waiting at the train station. Hella cancellation, so she gets a taxi. Sitting in the backseat. Blue jean jacket and a maxi. Actually tired and her legs are aching. Touch the destination. Way faster than a cab driver's estimation. She put the key in the door. She couldn't believe what she see on the floor. Some size 5 trainers, raging, tears in her eyes, but it's cool, cause they must be the neighbours. And Jason's in a bedroom fully naked. Leslie running up the stairs, but she's making noise. And she can hear Jason's voice saying hide in the closet, but he's made his choice, so she bursts in, saying what kind of person would cheat on his pregnant girlfriend, Jason. Saying what the fuck, you're pregnant, what the fuck? You weren't even gonna tell me, I mean what the fuck? What do you want from us? Nah, you ain't in love, you just wanna love. Leslie telling Jason, I don't wanna love. I don't wanna you and I don't wanna us. And also, I don't wanna talk loads. One more line before I dash like Morse code. Open the wardrobe. And Jason's on the edge. I just wanna see if she was prettier than me, slimmer than me. Maybe your baby similar to me. Maybe you wanted someone thicker than me, fitter than me, to satisfy you quicker than me. I got your baby in my stomach and you did this to me. What did I ever do to you for you to finish with me? I didn't believe my girls, but they were thinking of me. And give it to me, the wardrobe, give me the key. I was pulling at the door, but Jason's bigger than me. Literally, I remember viscerally. Jason pulling from behind me, now he's gripping on me. White flashes, eye gashes when he's hitting me, see. I just wanted to disappear, I wasn't living for me. Physically, I shut the fucking doors quick as can be. He's outside asking why I made him do what he did, using a kick to open up the room that I'm in. I'm feeling afraid, barricaded with a chair and a handle. I'm hearing sirens, I just wanna run away, but I can't. Jason's gone by the time police are coming. They saw that there ain't no one else in the house, and feds are running through the door shouting. We had reports of an argument with a woman. There's blood all over the floor and it's splattered onto the wall. Leslie's on the bed and she's trying to speak to the feds. She's deep in the stress and there's meters above her head. If anything, she couldn't even say anything, but she's got this really sharp pain where her belly is, so they call the ambulance. Leslie didn't plan for this. Police are in the room trying to find a missing piece of the puzzle until they stumble on something that's kinda random. It's a phone in a wardrobe. They had 5 missed phone calls from Jason and also a couple other numbers, so they're thinking that it's no help. Until they play the voicemail like, yo Hannah, it's Les, can you call me back? I wanna talk about the baby, you, me, Jason, all of that. I've been feeling like I need to get my aura back. I used to be so fucking confident, but these days, I swear that I don't know myself. I don't know myself no more. She felt sick to her stomach, she started panicking, mind rattling, trying to understand what Hannah did, battling the shame cause the situation embarrassing. She's trying to fathom it, betrayed by her own garrison. Meanwhile, she's on the deck trying to manage this piercing pain in her stomach, she couldn't handle it. Now she's waiting for an ambulance. Look, and I know she's strong, but when I heard about what happened, I was overshocked. Her nose was gone, her jawline shattered and rocked. They said her baby was the reason she was holding on. She's dozing off, doctors getting no response. Her heart rate slowing down and they don't know what's wrong. Picked her up, got her out the home and onto the stretcher for good measure, but she's fading out. She took damage to the brain and now she's in a coma as we speak, but I ain't sure if she can make it out. You see, this time that I'm taking out to tell you the story is more than a song or track. It's a message to a woman with a toxic man. I'm begging you to get support if you're lost or trapped. I understand that I can never understand, and I ain't saying that it's easy, but it must be right. Some of your sisters, aunties, mums and wives are fucked inside, and they won't ever touch on why. I'm touched cause I've seen women that I loved or like cry a little red tear through a bloodshot eye. This shit's awful. No matter what culture, it ain't normal. Men try and twist it and make it seem like it's your fault. In that train full of people that you're taking, how many Leslies are running from their Jasons?
Angel without wings, like the day without the night, to bring her peace. A song without a voice, a spark without a flame, a child without a name. Oh, it's just wrong. Like an ocean without a shore, a soldier without a war. How can we do this anymore? A song without a voice, a spark without a flame, a child without a name. Oh, it's just wrong.
Well, we've made a massive amount of progress in this last year, haven't we? Feels like a long journey. And I must say it's been a pleasure to watch you mature and grow in thought and in your career and life. You've opened up immensely. I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't miss these sessions. But you know, you can never stop learning about yourself. So you're always welcome. I'm just happy you're at a place now where you feel you understand your emotions and are in control.
Like a nice passion, came on a Rambo thing, everything camouflaging, looking like a bulletproof vest. Nah, that's just a body warmer. Big man gossiping, there's nothing worse. I swear I'm a father for them, man. Bring something larger for them, man. Disaster, disaster for them, man. Them man, them man, them man there. Make a one trip there, just to make a one thing clear. Then fly out to Edinburgh. I'm so fly, I might just pop my collar. Need a zoo pizza, bro. Left eye look through your soul. I'm blinded by love while I'm winking at you. I'm thinking out loud, so you know I'm always thinking about you. Same time I don't think I'm too irrational.
Fuck beefing with babies, catch a man raving. We're taking your paper, you're yakking your ladies. Fist fight, this bitch bites like it's rabies. Drop from your baby, catch him there.
I'm standing here, bumped into Dave by the Santander. You was in the same spot you was in last year. He said life ain't fair. I know a man who live life in fair.
This time last year, you on the same block standing there, smoking, gossiping, chatting bare. Don't tell me that you ain't involved. I'm JME car, man don't care. Man don't business, love no witness, hug no traitor, spud no snitches.
Man try live this, never knew he had a clitoris. Have man for breakfast, talk about hit list. I bring the fire, you a liar and a backstabber. I'm with the born chasers or I'm with the cash grabbers. I'm doing mathematics, automatic, never static. And she don't know my real name, she thought I was Patrick. Sit back and smoke a baseball bat. You think this is the life, but it ain't all that. I done some evil things that I wouldn't take back. I keep it to myself, cause people wanna chat.
Keep it to yourself, people wanna talk. Flossing in the gossips, how you end up in a war. I got nothing for a fed, copper for your head, and that's the definition of a penny for your thoughts.
We just live and maintain. We on the same streets, but we don't play the same game. You're the type to get caught and go and play the blame game. You should be ashamed. If I stick to my heart, I put my stick to your brain. Let it rip for the pain. They put shit on my name till I grip and I aim.
Dip on a plane with a brand new name. Mummy, I got a flight to catch. All for an internet gangster or a cyberman. Mike Myers, man, a couple tries tried to try, man. My boys put stars in the hood like I'm Strider, man. I know people wearing rollies doing life in can. Isn't it ironic that they couldn't find the time to plan?
Still keep a faith in God, still couldn't spare the rod. Marshall, you know me, I came with the blazing squad.
You better pray to God whenever I'm in town. Like a kid in a divorce, I'm leaving with a spouse. I can't make a horse to the river open its mouth. You ain't got the drive, that's why you're in a drought. Life's great, I'm in Sweden or Copenhagen, getting brain from a dame whose first name I can't pronounce.
Smiling like a nice passion. Came on a Rambo thing, everything camouflaging. Looking like a bulletproof vest, nah, that's just a body warmer. Big man gossiping, there's nothing worse. I swear I'm a father for them, man. Bring something larger for them, man. Disaster, disaster for them, man. Them man, them man, them man there. Make a one trip there, just to make a one thing clear. Then fly out to Edinburgh. I'm so fly, I might just pop my collar. Need a Zubi to roll. Left eye look through your soul. I'm blinded by love while I'm winking at you. I'm thinking out loud, so you know I'm always thinking about you. Same time I don't think I'm too irrational.
Look, it's incredible scenes. You can't make this up. 2 times that a man lost blood. Football and paper cuts. I see them man hate enough. Fuck, why you gotta make it tough? Wife talk, I break that up. Trust, she can never make that us. This beef ain't mental. Me and bro in a bus down rental. Piss could have ride out unsuccessful. Wasted trip from Central. Should've invoiced my man for the petrol. That girl got shape that's dreadful. Pencil, body come thin like Red Bull. Young G on a rise, Kenzel. Trim a little nigga outlines like stencils. What's happening? He got touched and he got touched. It's getting embarrassing. Got a ting called Meg, 5'10", wants me to marry it. She can have this horse's dick. It's calm if Megan a stallion. Her tutton got touched in Vel. I was in France eating asparagus. Pause. The Porsche got a horse. Course, I don't need no chariot. Dead ting wanna be wifey. We can't even be companions. My young G is carrier. Make him feel the force like Anakin. It's incredible scenes. You can't make this up. 2 times that a man lost blood. Football and paper cuts. I see them man hate enough. Fuck, why you gotta make it tough? Wife talk, I break that up. Trust, she can never make that us. So, what are you saying? I don't know about them, man, but us, man, know not to write statements. My bro got shots for his flavours, same way we got shots for our pagans. Young G in a new country, taking over, that's colonization. Fuck your organisation, hating, you must think that we're gaming. My little bro did him inside out, that's hand-eye coordination. That nigga there would've dropped that day, true say the man, them did save him. Now he wanna call out pagan, raging, how you gonna make that statement? Like, how you gonna make that, how you gonna make that work? Back below the average, baby, how you gonna make that twerk? Like, how you gonna make that shake? Wait, how you gonna make that move? If I said he's been touched, I'm lying, but it's on sight till I make that true. It's incredible scenes, you can't make this up. 2 times that a man lost blood. Football and paper cuts. I see them man hate enough. Fuck, why you gotta make it tough? Wife talk, I break that up. Trust, she can never make that us. Any time of day, bang, for bro, that's famos. Girls wanna go on dates, take a man out like Ramos. Still can't dead this beef, release it like bro said man on. This war lost him in infinity, man do it like Hulk and Thanos. Yes. Santan. man let their jealousy creep in. What you eat with, the girls that you sleep with, what you talk with, walk with, speak with. The first to the motives and last to the meetings. All I know is how to work, bruv. Start off as a worker and that's just how it works, bruv. When I was trying to work, niggas never tried to turn up. But when it's time to turn up, everybody turns up. And I don't know what I was thinking with the tweets about the searches. But when Harry got murdered, man was so emotional, trying to find solutions. I had some good intentions, but I guess I couldn't word them. And life's so funny. I got a message saying that the streets don't love me, the streets don't love you. If you died today, they wouldn't donate to your fucking GoFundMe. A lot of man hate me, but man can't touch me. That's why I got a chuckle, I'm a poet, no Chucky. My mummy trying to wake me up for college in the morning is the only time a human on this earth has ever rushed me. Boy, it's true, I tell the muse that skunk weed is gonna poison you. All you wanna do is go and score a point or two. It's ironic, everybody's got a point to prove. When we were young, we never listened to them older man. How you beefing, man, if you don't even know the man? Before you poke a man, you man wanna expose a man. All for some Instagram clout and exposing gangs. So what's gangster then? Cause I don't really know if I'm honest. When we were young, we had dreams of being bosses, ballers, doctors, lawyers in the office. So how did that turn into dropping out of college? Snaps in a prison cell, bodies in a coffin. London is cursed, this city's got a problem. My bro ain't got a bird, he got an ostrich. A fucking life sentence. So don't talk about experience, I say what I want and that's period. My team's serious, I still got a squad full of lifers. From Dovegate to ISIS, freedom is priceless. And I see a lot of man trying to draw me out. I feel the tension in the air when I walk around. But would you rather be the person talking or the person doing all the things that people talk about? Scratch that, I ain't with a back chat. My mum calls me David, girls call me Santan and fam. I don't give a fuck if you're a bad man, you madman. The only guy I'm dodging is the tax man. They say that fame is a game, and it's true, cause if you say the wrong word then everybody wants to hang, man. Ask Serge about the times that I had, man. I brought the fam together like when Tommy got the black hand. And if you got a good girl, you need to keep her close and let her in, because the difference is when things hit the fan, they're gonna disappear. All them side chicks and all the mistresses, all your broskies and your affiliates, and all the man that you were standing in the pictures with, they ain't visiting cause they ain't got a thing to give. I'm a hypocrite, but the line between stopping it and living it, I'm sitting in the thick of it. You would think I told my boys to come party at South, cause this year I said we need to touch bigger fish. Too many youths are dying and I'm sick of it. Go ahead. German Winston Churchill. It's mad when man wanna murk you, but you know you gotta be in by curfew. And I seen a lot of man get pressured. Why? I grew up in Streatham, and teachers were giving man tests. Same time man them were giving out testers. I got paintings giving man stress. I ain't gotta sex it, message or text it. I don't wanna do you and I like I'm in Leicester, skipping my lectures. We used to roll round all stupid, Mitcham Lane, that's Streatham and Tooting. I'm in East trying to link my girl, cause I got a baby, a crossbow like Cupid. Man, I dead her in jail, that's useless. Tell her you, if you got a brain then use it. Now I drive past man I went school with, you was the cool kid, now you look clueless. And I'm still trying to tell man, fuck the Audi, switch it for a Benz. When you're trying to make it out the ends, friends of enemies are enemies, and enemies of enemies are friends. Fuck the Benz, I switch it for a Beamer. Tell the dealer need a bigger liter. He told me he's on me when he sees me. I barely remember why we're beefing, but I grew up in Streatham, and teachers were giving man tests. Same time man them were giving out testers. I got paintings giving me stress, nudes and a message, putting in effort. But I don't need a meeting you, like when a chef would eat at his restaurant.